Two Wisconsin cops killed in deadly shootout with man who trained to kill police.
He's got a rifle. He's got a rifle. Shots fired! Shots fired!
He's got a rifle. Shots fired. Officer down. In a tragic encounter, two Wisconsin police officers were shot and killed by a man who trained to kill cops. This shocking footage shows how the situation spiraled out of control within moments. Before we start, please subscribe, like, share, and comment to stay updated with our latest content. On April 8, 2024, a routine traffic stop in Barron County, Wisconsin, turned into a deadly confrontation, claiming the lives of two young police officers. Chetek police officer Emily Breidenbach, 32, and Cameron police officer Hunter Scheel, 23, were shot and killed after pulling over 50-year-old Glenn Douglas Perry. Perry, wanted on a civil bench warrant for unpaid child support, was armed and ready for a confrontation. The stop happened around 3:30 p.m., just 2 hours east of Minneapolis, in a quiet part of Barron County. Officer Breidenbach, cautious after receiving warnings about Perry's recent mental health issues and concerning behavior, waited for backup before pulling over his SUV. Officer Scheel arrived to assist her, and together they made their approach. But what should have been a routine traffic stop quickly became deadly. As the officers tried to engage Perry, he reached for an AR-15 rifle hidden in his vehicle.
He's got a rifle. He's got a rifle. Shots fired! Shots fired! Officer down! Officer down! Officer down!
Scheel.
Shots fired. Officer down. Scheel can be heard shouting as Perry opened fire, shooting both officers almost immediately. Breidenbach and Scheel returned fire, but the ambush was swift and brutal. Both officers were struck down, leaving Perry in control of the situation. Backup was quickly called in. Officers from surrounding departments rushed to the scene as radio traffic crackled with the devastating news. We have 2 officers down.
Down, officer down, officer down! A rifle. You got a rifle. Shots fired. Down, officer down, officer down! 10-4, we copy. We have EMS page out. We'll be sending a chopper.
Both officers are down. He's set up with a rifle. Get out of here! Get out of here! Go!
Requesting all detectives, please. Requesting all detectives. 10-4.
Law enforcement arrived, unsure if Perry was still an active threat. Perry, who had been shot in the leg during the firefight, was eventually found wounded and lying on the ground next to his rifle. He had built a gun range on his property, and according to his son, had trained specifically to kill cops. His ex-wife later confirmed he suffered from bipolar disorder and schizophrenia, and always carried a firearm.
Barron County 911, where is your emergency?
Hi, I'm actually just sitting here. I ended up pulling over because I saw a dog in the middle of the road, and then all of a sudden I see an officer down and a gentleman on the ground. Looks like he's bleeding on his leg, and a rifle on the ground as well.
Barron County Sheriff's Department paging Mayo Clinic ambulance. You requested Highway 8 SS for an officer-involved shooting. Time is 15:39.
911, where is your emergency? A dispatcher answers a call from a shaken witness. The caller had seen the carnage unfold just moments after they pulled over to avoid hitting a dog in the road. I see an officer down, and a man with a rifle, the caller reports. Emergency responders were immediately dispatched to the scene. In the chaos, officers quickly worked to secure the area, move civilians to safety, and ensure that Perry's weapon was no longer a threat.
Ready? Are you good? Okay. We're approaching.
Gun is right next to the right hand.
Yeah, we see it. All right, it's on his left. All right, I got. Move the gun. I got lethal. Yep, I got lethal. Cover me, I got guns.
I believe the subject is down. There's 3 subjects down.
331 Barron, I do not have eyes on the subject at this time.
10-4.
I believe the subject is down. There's 3 subjects down. Jess. Is he down?
331, I'm at 8-0.
He's down?
Get this rifle. Yep. I got lethal. You got that? Yep. Okay, roll him. We got 2 officers down. We got 195. The bad guy's also shot. You guys good? Clear car. There goes the car. Hold on. Clear. I got it. No. Bag's clear. Front's clear. Got another rifle up front. Then you mess up.
Once officers reached Perry, they moved his rifle away and confirmed he was no longer a threat. "I've got lethal cover," an officer can be heard saying as they approach Perry's body, ensuring that no more officers would be harmed. So who was Glenn Douglas Perry, and what led him to this deadly standoff? In the weeks leading up to the shooting, Perry had been displaying increasingly erratic behavior. After a messy divorce, his mental health deteriorated, and he isolated himself at his rural home. Perry's ex-wife told authorities that he had become paranoid and volatile, often talking about harming others, especially law enforcement. His son described him as training to kill cops with his own gun range built on his property. On March 30th, a civil bench warrant was issued for Perry after he failed to pay child support for months. Just a day before the shooting, the Barron County Sheriff sent an email warning officers to use extreme caution when approaching Perry, as he was known to be armed at all times. Despite this warning, when Breidenbach and Scheel pulled him over, they were met with deadly force. The death of these 2 officers shook the community to its core. Breidenbach had served as a Chetek police officer for years, known for her dedication and love for her community. Scheel, only 23, was just beginning his career in law enforcement. Both were killed in the line of duty while simply doing their jobs, protecting the public. In the days that followed, vigils were held, and law enforcement agencies from across the country expressed their sorrow and solidarity with the families of the fallen. The Barron County District Attorney's report later confirmed that Breidenbach and Scheel's use of deadly force was justified. They fought back in their final moments, trying to protect their lives and each other. Perry, who had been legally armed with multiple firearms, died later that day from his injuries. This heartbreaking story serves as a reminder of the dangers law enforcement faces every day. Officers never know what they might encounter, even during a routine traffic stop. The bravery of Officer Emily Breidenbach and Officer Hunter Scheel will never be forgotten. They made the ultimate sacrifice while protecting their community. If you want to pay your respects and honor their memory, please share this story, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment for more updates on similar stories.